Choose your fighter. Hey, yo. Yo, Gab, what's good, buddy? How are you doing today? Sorry, I'm just destroying everything. What's good, man? How are we doing today? Are we well? Are we well? Let me put things here. Ooh. Almost closed OBS. Don't mind me. I'm just rogue clicking around. Almost. Hang on. I thought there was hair stuck in my headphones. I knew it. 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 Goddamn. How are we doing today? Guys, I want to get straight into Legend of Dragoon, man. I'm keen to play this. I want to make shitloads of progress. I want to do loads, man. I feel like Legend of Dragoon is a bad choice for like once a week streams because it's such a meaty game. I want to play it like 3 or 4 times a week. I probably should have put like Final Fantasy 1 on Saturdays, Legend of Dragoon on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I might do that. Once we're done with Final Fantasy 1, which could be like this week. Could be this week. We might move Legend of Dragoon to the evening slot in the weekdays. Let me go over here. Let me do this. Oh, the tickets are still there. Oh, interesting. We don't need those anymore. I also really want to make some progress on 14. I think maybe tonight. I might just grind out Fates tonight. I think that's one of the biggest like roadblocks of like is 1,000 Fates, and I might see if I can just put some podcasts on tonight and get it done. Super fucking done. Very fucking done. Cause I think I've got like what 450. I need to do like 500 Fates. That's all. If I can maybe get like 100 done tonight, that'd be pretty good progress, right? Get to like an even 600 maybe. In between doing like roulettes and stuff. Yo, Crumpet, how's Final Fantasy 3 treating you, man? How's it going in the massive JRPG apocalypse that is your life at the moment? Man, it's good to see you. I hope your week's been treating you well, dude. The week's been treating me well. We ground out so much in Shin Megami Tensei like yesterday. I feel like we've set ourselves up to really like launchpad our way into the rest of the game. Pretty good, probably halfway. Hell yeah, dude! Isn't it crazy how quickly those games fall? Those games are so like they're not short, but like they go by so fast. They don't feel short. They feel weighty. They feel girthy. You know? Currently walking home from work? Hell yes. So you got the free day. What are you doing today? What are you up to? What's the rest of the day holding? Let's see if we get into some story here. This is apparently Lavit's house. We have a character in a JRPG whose parent is alive and well. Mom, I'm home. Oh, Lavitz! It's Lavitz! Doesn't have a name, just Lavit's mum. I was worried because I didn't hear from you for a long time. Sandora's resistance was tougher than I thought. Yo, Chomper! What are you doing today, buddy? How good? Not very long at all, especially if you'll just streamline the story. You ain't doing none of the side shit? Man. I'll be doing every box, every demon, every monster like in those games. I gotta get the platinums in them, man. I think this year's the year. I'm gonna get all 6 done. Like, all 6 of the first ones. Doing well? Hell yeah, hell yeah. Yo, Port! Excluding mods, Xenogears for sure, about 70 hours. 70 hours for Xenogears? Xenogears, I've heard, is horrendously long. Until you get to, like, the last act, and then it wraps up real fast because they ran out of budget. Xenogears, I'm always in 2 minds about. In one way, I'm like, people speak very highly of it, but on the other hand, like, there's a lot of reading in that game. Not much going for a copy with Bird once I get it changed. Heading back to mine to play some Marvel Rivals. Hell yes. Hopefully the coffee and the bud is good. And then the Marvel Rivals. Who are we playing? Wraps up fast, but somehow feels like a snail's pace. Yeah, I've heard like pacing's interesting in that game. I'm in two minds. I kind of want to play it, but also like I like. Would I just be better watching that? You know, I've seen so many people stream it already. Sandora's resistance was tougher than I thought, but don't worry, we defeated him. Your late father will be proud to hear that. Just remind you that your dad's dead. What about Helena? Don't mention that to her. Sorry, but I don't want her to be worried. I don't know what he's talking about. Well, fine. I'm already happy just having you home, but... You brought a bride with you, my big baby! She is not. I don't want to be shy. What's your name? Shauna? Shauna, my son is a little awkward and stubborn, but he's very sweet-natured. Good luck, Shauna. Do you mean it for real? Dad, don't be so silly. Mom, Shauna is Dart's sweetheart. What? Oh, please excuse me, but if you don't make it clear, it hurts her. I will say so from now on. So they are into each other. Does it mean I'm your girlfriend? I said it because otherwise Lavitz would be in trouble. Man, these JRPG protagonists have no emotional intelligence, do they? Already with this shit. Means between Venom, Scarlet Witch, and Jeff. Hell yes. Dude, the fact that Jeff made it in the game is iconic. I love him. Being a hero and everyone you meet just keeps reminding you that your parents or parents are dead. Dude, it's so bro. There goes the hero that saved the world. Yeah, I heard his dad's dead. Like... Weird, but okay. Jeff is my favorite. Jeff is best boy. I think you should get banned in Marvel Rivals if you damage Jeff at all. I think that's the only good thing to do. You are one. Lavitz, please find somebody like her so that I can hold my grandchild in my arms. You're not a child anymore. Yeah, I know. And you'll stay here today, honey? Well, I was commanded to defend Hoax, so I'll have to leave as soon as. Oh, well, I understand. But you can have at least lunch, can't you? I'll be ready soon, honey. I'll give you a hand. Oh, there's no need, but then again, maybe. My pleasure. The Demon King is dead as his parents. Well, what can we do till lunch? We should just kiss Lavitz. There's nothing... Nice conversation pit, though. I gotta say, nice conversation pit. Dude, I love a cheeky conversation pit video in a living room. Alright, where is... Working hard, and it's helpful. Alrighty. Oh, this is... Stardust. Give me that Stardust. Things to steal. 20G. Alright. Everything's covered by dust. Yes, one little old lady living by herself. She ain't too mobile. Alright, well, we've got to explore his entire house. Rob him absolutely blind. Can we sleep? Oh? Does that move? No, it doesn't look like it. Just a library? Sick, mate. Sick, mate. As with older games, the characters had issues with characterization and emotions. There is also, like translations weren't as good. And, like, some characters are, like, more tropey. Like, a lot of this so far hasn't been particularly bad. Like, there have been games where, like, characters have aged truly, truly like milk. Like, really bad. But this so far is absolutely fine. This is just silly teenage nonsense. You know? The lunch is not ready yet. What are we gonna do? We should practice with our swords. Ooh. Why don't we take a nap? Show me around your house. Let's practice with our swords. We should practice with our swords. Hey! What's wrong? You gonna swing your sword around in my house? What's wrong with that? You have such a big house. It's not right. Just kidding. Tut. I heard that. What was that tut about? It's all in your head. Wow, gaslighting him? Show me around your house. This is the first time I've been in such a huge house. There's nothing interesting, but I can at least kill some time. Walk around wherever you like, and I'll tell you about it. Is this a fireplace? Is this Anne's fireplace? This is my room. There's a cut in the pillar. Were you swinging your sword or something? No, I was measuring my height with my sword. What do you mean? This is the library. There are many books on strategy. Are you interested in that, Dart? It's my weak point. I'm not really good at strategy. Just point me in a direction and I'll whack. What are you doing? Oh. He moves it. Come here. He's swinging a sword around? I think he's swinging a sword around. I'll show you my treasure. Oh, we're definitely going to kiss in the attic. We're definitely gonna. Here's my treasure. Please take a look at it. Is it the city? It is. His treasure of the town because he's a nice boy. He's a good lad. I see. It's a nice view of Indle's castle from here. This is what I saw every day when I was young and grew up thinking, I'll be an admired knight, just like my father, and I'll protect this country. Your dream came true. Yo, okay, what's good, buddy? Eating your breakfast cookie before physical labor? Hell yes. Dude, breakfast cookie sounds incredible. But the reality was much harder than I imagined back then. I feel all the more strongly how great my father was. To protect this country, I would tear the flesh from my body. It's the same passion you have towards Shana. How's everyone? We're doing well today, dude. I ate so much food last night. It was kind of ridiculous. I didn't get my root beer float though. I couldn't find root beer in the shops at all. Yo, Violet, what's good, bud? Dude, I could not find root beer at all anywhere, so I didn't get my root beer floats. It was terrible. But I ate pizza and Cajun onion rings. That was pretty good. In my experience, when someone talks about how much they like their own town city, something bad. Oh, it's getting nuked. Oh, there's a nuke inbound already. I just can't hold back because you know the importance of Shana's life. You can risk your own. You were not a foolish daredevil when you ventured into Helena. Sergio is covered in war clouds now. You are the only one that can protect Shana. You know that, don't you? Yeah. Yeah? Dark Lavitz, the food is ready. Fucking sick, mate. Well, the princess needs us. The princess? She's like a baby sister to me. Not love interest, then. Unless this is further translation, like, muddying the waters of, like, are they into each other? Are they just childhood friends? That's just lucky. I hope you're able to get it finally someday. We should be able to. Like, there are other shops around that will probably have it. Yo, Senko, what's good? Luigi's game about to be multiplayer? What are you talking about? We are kissing. I love root beer floats, but I get a look like an abomination. Gab, no, you're from the homeland of root beer floats. You should have no shame about that. As always, your meals are delicious, Mom. It's such a nice thing to hear. But I'll be even happier if you settle down with a bride soon. Ugh, parents. That, you know, we need to buy some things before we leave. Let's go. Bye, Mom. Are you ready to leave? Yeah. Yes, we're ready. Everything is ready. Do you have medical herbs? Yeah, I do. Here, it's your favorite jerky. I made too much. Why don't you take some? It's okay, I have enough. How about this? My neighbor said she made too much too. Mom, everything is ready. I like Lavitt's mom. She's a little pushy on the whole, like, are you gonna get married and have kids yet? But, like, she cares. She gives a shit. I forgot something. You give me luck, Mom. Oh, Lavids. What a good little lad. You've grown up while you were away, honey. Our summer became a great night. I was going to leave soon, but I'm a little tired. Say, why don't we stay here for the night? Great. Are the beds ready? Of course. I make your bed every day. I'll be upstairs. Mom, I actually want to take your jerky with me. I knew it. Come here. She's a good person. Yeah. It's gonna be really sad when the entire city is completely obliterated by a magical dragon fire bomb thing, as will absolutely happen in every JRPG ever. So have we stayed the night now, or are we done? Same longest game ever beaten, not completed. I want to say Persona 3 in that case. Breeze through Metaphor. So we go together again? Okay. Okay, we're done here, I think. I don't think the longest game I ever beat was... like, I mean, I've spent a lot of time in video games, but like the longest game I've actually beaten... will eventually be Final Fantasy 14. But I feel like Fallout 4 is pretty big. I spent a lot of time in Fallout 4. I did like everything in that game. Final Fantasy 10 might be the longest because we got the 100%. But that's just like a lot of grinding. It might be 10. Witcher 3 was pretty long as well. Who is this? Martel. Hey, watch yourself. Are you blind or what? What do you mean? You're the one who bumped into me. Don't make excuses. Behave like a man. Don't yell. It's true. Can you be quiet? The baby's crying. Oh, sorry. I was too loud. Poor baby. She's scared, isn't she? Well, we gotta go, baby. There's no time to waste. Okay. What was that? I don't know. Do we follow her? Do we figure out where she's gone? Unless like games you can't beat. I mean, if it's a game you can't beat, just like how long you put into it, I guess. With games like that, it's like you beat it when you're done with it. Was that a fucking 320 hours? Something like that. I'm sure it's on Twitch stats somewhere, like how much time I've spent in the category. She didn't go this way. Oh, DS3. Oh my god, DS3 is a big one as well. Holy crap, with the Covenant item grind. Yeah, dude. $233 hours in Terraria. That's pretty good. That's a lot of Terraria. Maybe this woman's just gone completely off the wall. Just disappeared. Oh, she's here. Okay, cool. Well, well, you must be the man who bumped into me at the entrance of town. Well, perhaps I was a little careless when we can just forget about it. I was in a hurry because I had something to ask him about. Miss Martel came here to ask me. Knowing old geezer, I like his name. Asked me about Stardust. Stardust? I heard something about it in a fairy tale. It said that if you collect them all, your wish comes true. It's not a fairy tale. I believe it's true. I need some. Hey, why don't you give me the Stardust if you find some? Of course, I didn't say for free. I'll give you something rare that I found on my journey in return. For some of them, what do you think? Not bad, huh? You don't have to, but if you happen to find some, remember me, will ya? Alright, sick. Anything new since then? Stardust is also known as the Wishing Stone. As the name implies, it's believed to fulfill the wish of the person who gets it. It's hard to find Stardust, isn't it? I guess I knew it, though. How about you? We found 7, I think. Gave 7 Stardust. Thanks! Thanks a million! Thanks in advance for the next time. Alright. 332 hours in Diablo 4 before you got the platinum. And then the DLC came out? Oh no. Have you done the DLC? Because I did Nameless King and New Game Plus 3 due to not realizing I have to fight him again until the last minute. That fucking sucked. Nameless King New Game Plus 3 is horrendous. Nameless King is one of the main reasons I'm never really super enthusiastic about going back to Dark Souls 3. Like, I like Dark Souls 3, but that fight can eat shit. It's going to be interesting with the new Elden Ring DLC, or like standalone, like roguelike, because that looked like it had the Nameless King in it. So very, very interesting. Diablo 2, the hours are honestly countless. I think that's fair. I think I put like 200 hours into Baldur's Gate 3 last year, easily. I read Stardew Valley's hours by mistake. My Terraria one is actually 827. That's a lot. That's a lot. Hell yeah. You'll finish it eventually, one of these days. Oh, is this not an area? Okay. All the way to Hoax, I think is the next place we're going. I finish eventually, it's not like the backlog is small. True. True dat, true dat, true dat. These gross little Batleys. With little lamprey mouths on them. Go, one hit kill. Nice. Stardew and Terraria, your most played games. You're just addicted to those pixels, man. Dark Souls 2 is on the low 1000s at the minimum. Oh, easily. That game goes on forever. Yo, Skooma, what's good, buddy? How we doing today? I have a look at I think in Final Fantasy 14 I'm on 500-ish hours now. But like MMO things. Just MMO things. Ultrasonic. Okay. No, well, he's sick again. Oh, dude, rest up, yeah? I cried like no shit. I raged so hard that I actually cried because I was maybe a couple hits away. Died and didn't get that far again from the 100+ attempts. Oh, in Nameless King? Yeah, dude. It's... I mean, were you there when, were you here when I was playing, against Nameless... Or I was fighting Nameless King? On stream? Dude, I was like, fucking... Wow! I was like, not having fun. That took me like a... I think it took me like a stream and a half. About to eat some soup right now? Hell yes. Soup's good, though. Soup's great. Her dicks is not pixels. Let's go to the HQ first. Kaiser of the 8th Knighthood must be waiting for us. Right, you are. Is this really a town? Let's see a judgment, mate. I mean, it's more of a fortress, to be fair. It looks like a fortress. Hey!
Nice shot!
Last game ever beaten? I think I have, like, 300 hours in, like, Fallout 3. Or something like that. If I have a look at Steam, I think I had, like, a couple hundred in, like, Fallout 4 and Skyrim as well. It was a lot. Let's have a look at Fallout. Well, Darkest Dungeon. Darkest Dungeon I had 117 on PC, and I probably had about as much on PS3 or PS4. So Darkest Dungeon's up there as well. Where is Skyrim? 129 Special Edition. Haven't even touched. Skyrim I probably put like 300 to 400 hours in. Fallout 3, 113 on PC. Probably about as much again on PS3. It's like 250 maybe. Fallout 4, I have 341 hours on PC, and I got the platinum on PlayStation as well. So that's probably about 500 hours. Fallout New Vegas, 117 on PC, and then we got the PS3 platinum. So that's probably like maybe 150, 160. Yeah, a lot of Bethesda. If I'm honest, it turns out I'm a massive Bethesda fan. Turns out, who knew? Oh, how much in Dawn of War? Dude, Dawn of War is 2.5 gigs. That's crazy. Ooh, how many hours in XCOM? 50? Okay, that makes sense, yeah. Longest time I put into a game overall is probably 500 to want to play. The Elden Ring. Done so many runs and basically platinumed it twice. Hell yes. The Binding of Isaac is the game I put most hours into. 800. Dude, that is a very easy game to put hours into. Binding of Isaac, like, time works different when you're playing Binding of Isaac. It really does. The war changed it. That's true. Nobody wanted it, but it couldn't be avoided. Let's focus on our defenses now. Dole is a dominator who enjoys manipulating his country and people. We cannot hand over Serdio to him. Right, you are. I heard that Sandoria not only has a dragon, but is also one of the legendary Gigantos. And I heard he's a pretty strong warrior. Alright, we're going to fight Gigantos, I think. Probably SMT Nocturne. I've done 4 endings in the 300s. Fair and valid. Who's the guy in the cool armor? Kaiser, long time no see. Lavitz, well, I see your knighthood was... Yeah, it was my mistake. But I won't let the dreams of my company end in death and be in vain. I'll end the war and unify Serdio. I will. We cannot stop until we make our dreams come true. Yeah, now, I brought you 2 powerful helpers, Dart and Shana. Oh, you're the famous guy who rescued Lavitz. I'm Kaiser, the head of the 8th Knighthood. Nice to meet you. Could you inform me how we stand now? We're still preparing for the raid of Sandorans. What I'm concerned about is the information they're using a dragon. It's better to fortify here and see how they move rather than attacking a dragon that we don't know about. Then it'll be up to how fast we can spot the approach of the enemy. Great, indeed you are right. Dart, Lavitz, why don't you be the guard at night? Having Shana too is not a good idea. Can you prepare the meals for the nights? Wow! Just, hey Shana, you go prepare meals. Yeah, this is where it's getting a little crusty, huh? Just a cheeky bit of sexism. Preparing meals? Okay, Dart, you're gonna love it. Are you alright? Are you alright? Wonder how she will do. What? Lavit's mother gave me a nice compliment. But in the past... Fine, I'm not gonna cook for Dart. I was just asking if she was alright about, like, being relegated like that. Fighting deepens the relationship in many ways. Why are you stirring things up even more? I thought I was trying to relax her. Now that settles the matter, I want Dart and the others to go look around Hoax. The night guard, I have to know the place. After you look around, come back to me. Stay with me, Lavitz. I want to go over the battle conditions with you. Which, speaking of that, I'm going to tell you something I've never thought I'd say. I'm playing Soul Hackers 2. I'm hooked. I'm going to platinum it. Hell yeah, dude! How long do you think Soul Hackers will be? Get along with each other. Yeah. Right, I want to go back in there and get the, apparently there's a Stardust in here. What is this? It's a Stardust. Swords are stored here. All of these are good quality. I'll take 5. I'm tempted, tomorrow night, I might just sit on Nocturne and, like, grind things out. Like, I might just grind out, like, shitloads of, money and books. Just so we never have to do it ever again. and we just fuck around for the rest of the game. Now the defense of my house is perfect. Oh, they've boarded up the windows and stuff. Brutal. Isn't it Stardust? Hell yes. I think we should get out of town. I mean, that's fair. That's entirely fair. Oh, we get up on the walls here. Interesting, okay. A delay in the detection of the enemy is equivalent to losing. Guards cannot let their attention stray even for a moment. This is true. Maybe 50 hours. It's 2 runs, get the bonds to max, get every demon, get to level 100. Basically, the rest is just filler stuff. Okay, so it's not the worst thing in the world. There's nothing down there. And this goes all the way down here? No. You can go up here, though. This pendant is an amulet that my daughter gave to me. Well, you're dead. You have DLC. Oh, does it have a similar sort of DLC where you can just like grind specifically like shitloads of XP? I heard that there's an indescribable statue in the back of Volcano Villude. It's spooky. We believe in God, he'll save us from agony. Alright. Miss Guild is a famous midwife from this town who delivered His Majesty Albert. Great. My power is in the 7th fort. This war is the trial from a god. Together, let's endure through it. Okay. Has always been known to be more of a baby's first SMT. I only have 150 demons. The game alone is on 35 hours. Oh, really? You're trying to play Metaphor, but it's like a chore. You're not feeling it? Yo, Mooney, what's good, buddy? The longest I spent on a game is Suikoden 2 with several thousand hours, but the longest game I've completed is probably Persona 5. The shit is just so long. I've heard that game is fucking ridiculous. How are you doing well today, buddy? Alright, I've looked around. Did you see enough? I will take you to the guard position. Let's do it. We have just finished the strategic meeting. Now, I'll take you to your position. I hope there's not like a guarding minigame that I'm going to fail at horribly. I want to ask both of you to guard the back gate. It's at the end of the stairs. So here. I'm here to replace you. You can trust us. Yes, sir. Yeah, I was surprised that I think mine might be like Fallout 4 with like combined probably about 500 hours. It will be Final Fantasy 14 eventually because that's already 550 and I have so much left to do. If Sandora attacks, it will be a night raid. We cannot relax till morning. Rest while it's still light. Played and completed Legend of Dragoon, but it's been a long time. I remember very little of it. I'm liking it so far. It's got some old crusty JRPG-isms and stuff like that. But it's enduring. It's endearing. It's strangely quiet tonight. If the dragon comes near, we'll easily tell. Why is that? Because it's fucking huge. There are those in the forest. Nocturnal owls are hooting. It's a proof that nobody is in the forest. So I'm gonna go grab something. Dart, no. Worrying about Shana? It's not that. Bring me back something. I'm gonna go back out and everything's gonna be on fire. Huh? The owls. Ah! The enemy's coming. The enemy's coming from the other side. It's not our fault. Oh, shit. Knighthood advance, fortify the gate. Hoping I never hit the thousands mark in hours in the game. I adore that others can do so, but my brain cannot comprehend the idea of the lack of variety in games it takes to do that. Honestly, Violet, I don't think it's that difficult. I really don't think it's that difficult to load up 1,000 hours in a game. Like, if it's just something that you like and you go back to every now and again, like your old faithful game. Like, imagine like what have you done? What was it, like 300, 400 hours in SMT3? Like, I would say you'd easily hit 1,000 like before you're truly done with that game. Like when you're like 70 or 80, you know. Ugh. I think lifetime you could get 1,000 out of that. Oh goodness. Like, it's not like there's a lack of variety. And like the amount of games that I've put 500 hours into, it's just 2 of those. It scares you mentally so much. Do you know what it is? A big number. Just write it in small font. Make small number. You take care of the casualties. Yes, sir. We'll counter them. Yeah! Eat shit, fetish knights. Well, it's already all on fire. Great. We're chucking knives. As we're cheeky with it, I leveled everyone the 70 characters level 99. I basically was just watching movies while my fingers went through the motions. Makes sense. Spin that cane. I've definitely put like, I'm curious to see like what my playtime of Final Fantasy X is on stream. Like how many hours have I put in the category? Not dead yet? Rude. There's a much faster way to level everyone to max. Oh no! I've heard there's not really much of like a grind to this game. Like you level up so slowly outside of boss fights that grinding isn't really worth it in Legend of Dragoon. I say leveling up. As I say, I level up. God damn it. Let's chase down some more guys. Huh? A ninja. Cool. Sandora Elite. Is this the battle HQ for the front lines of Basil? What a weak setup. I will guard the top. Gotcha. Trust me to handle here. Come here, you stinky boy. What guts you have, coming alone like that. I'm here, I got those guys at the bottom. 1 or 2 doesn't make any difference. Big talkers are usually weak. I had to do a Tenchu game this year. I've never beaten a Tenchu game. Those games were hard. Like, Metal Gear was like baby stealth compared to those games. Oh, he's straight up just a ninja, huh? 40 damage? We need all these big combo moves. Okay. Hopefully his big opener he only uses like once. Over through Wrath of Heaven. See, I remember none of it. Wrath. The one I played was on PS1. I can't remember what that was though. Come on, big hits, no shits. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Oof. His defense is a lot lower than Dart's. Wow, no spinning cane. Yikes. Oh, no. Oh, we completely flubbed it. Okay, that was a cool move. God, he does look kind of sick, though. Shit. No spinning cane? Enough playtime. I'm taking my gloves off. He's got his weak hands out. Shit. Can you nail the real me? Wow. Okay. Let's work our way across. Darn. You're an idiot. You fool. You want to watch it specifically for the nostalgia? I'll wait for the boss, of course. Sure, yeah. Basically, in Suikoden, the character always needs 1000 XP to level, but the amount of XP gained diminish very high when you exceed the enemy's levels to 5 XP minimum. So 200 fights per level for the last 30 to 535 levels. So I managed to fit every character with the best gear in the game, which is mostly items with 1% drop rates, but with enough combat, that's easily enough. Oof. Mooney, that sounds horrific. Oh, we completely missed that, huh? Why? Oh, he's gonna do it again. I feel like I was going insane at some point. Let's start from the other side now. This ninja's an idiot. Maybe you should have kept the gloves on. You were smarter back then. My gloves of intelligence. Come on, he's got to be dead soon, right? There we go. Get out of here. I think we should do extra damage if we successfully get through a counterattack. A healing breeze. 200 XP. Fucker and sick, mate. And Lavit's leveled up. Rod Typhoon. The Rod Typhoon. That's a tier list. Ah! Alright, we can pause it there. Not a king share? I remember the cover of this one. I never played the PS2 one. I played the PS1 Tenchu. Tenchu's still the finest stealth game ever to exist. Loved it dearly. I could never get into it. I liked it. Like, ninjas are cool, man. But, and like, edgy ninjas, doubly so. But I was just bad at these games. Like, truly and genuinely. I loved Tenchu more than I did any other stealth game. Really? They felt like the Ninja Gaiden of stealth games, you know? Whereas, like, Ninja Gaiden's combat is, like, brutally punishing. The stealth in Tenchu games was also brutally punishing in a very similar way. where if you get into like a flow state with it, you can dominate these games. You came before Naruto, but you put them side by side. You can't tell the difference totally. You gotta look, are their toes out? If the toes are out, it's Naruto. Have you not seen all the shoes that ninjas wear in Naruto? The toes are out. Because the artist behind Naruto likes drawing toes. Tenchi was 98. Naruto was... Oh, Naruto animated was 2002? When was the Naruto manga? The manga, I would wager, was probably like 2001 or something like that. Just because of the amount of filler in that show, they were always, like, close to the wire on it. Tenchu Z. Was that the last one? Because I feel like Tenchu's not been around for a long time. '99. Okay, so 3 years of Naruto manga. That's more than I would have thought. If that's his kink, I'm not sharing, but it's very specific. The thing is, I don't know if the guy has like a foot fetish. I don't think he does, because I think he just likes drawing toes. I think he thinks they're just fun to draw. I like drawing rivets on armor. Like, that's part of my art with. I like drawing rivets, belt buckles, and like how the armor's put together. Like, I don't know why, it tickles my brain. I think it's the same sort of thing, where it's not a sex thing, it's just he likes drawing toes. That's cool. That's cool, I like that. What is that, giant? Another boss. This is Giganto. Giganto? Well, let's kick the shit out of him then. If that's... Oh, yeah. I think the last one was a PSP, maybe? Maybe. I bought Xbox One off Fast Market just to find out it wasn't backwards compatible. Really? That's a shame. I thought a lot of them were. I love the game. The intro alone lives rent-free in your head for years. It's very cool. I heard about it, but he's real. The ones he fought so far were no match for him. Well, he's still not a dragon. Go! I need the Spider-Man devs to make another Tenchu. There's so much Spider-Man tech that would fit in. Dude, yes! Holy god, yes! That'd be really fucking cool. Okay, let's heal up, shall we? Half HP for all? Yes. I was, Bandai Namco made it. I was thoroughly surprised, such a big publisher. Yeah. Okay, Total Damage isn't terrible. Kongol. So you called Giganto, Gi, or Kongol? He's cool. I like him. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. You gotta finish it off or you'll be smacked by him. Oh, this is like a tutorial of, like, you gotta do the button prompts, man. It's very rude. Yeah, he's just throwing dudes around. That's interesting that he has like a punishment mechanic if you don't do the button combo right. Is the racist Kongol is his name? Oh, maybe. Yeah, this is like basically encouraging you to practice. Needs no weapon. Kongo beat you with his hands. I like him. The fucking the clothesline. All right, Kongo's a dude. I like him. Can we recruit him, please?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Okay, clothesline hard. Dude, I love him. He's so good. Uh-oh. Everyone's Skira came out and everyone lost their shit thinking it was Tenshu. Yes, I remember that. I remember people thinking it was going to be Tenshu. As fans allowed? Oof, that's a hefty hit. That's a lot of damage.
Yes.
Alrighty. Yo, Bucko! Yippee! Oh no. He's super whacking us. Yippee. Becca, how we doing, buddy? Are we well? I think it's about 40 months as well. Is outrageous. Truly, truly, truly.
What the bloody hell is this? Don't tell me this is meant to be me.
A remarkable likeness, to say the least.
How we doing? We're doing well, dude. We're doing well. We're doing some Legend of Dragoon. It's going well. I'm thinking about tonight. I might spend some time in 14, just getting like fucking fates done. I want to be. I want to be done with MSQ, but I also want to be done with the PS4 version even more, so I can go on the PS5 and have less load times. Like, dude, I'm hungry for it. None as your Dragoon? Yes, these are every other color of Dragoon. These are Legends of Dragoons. I'm excited to see, like, what they mean by Dragoon in this game. Unless they fucking, this guy's clothesline is hilarious. The camera moves are incredible. I haven't seen this game in the longest time. This is the first time playthrough for me. I've never played it before. But I'm really liking it. It's a lot of fun. It really is. Fucking smacks us together and throws us. He's like a full-on Mortal Kombat character. I love him. Or we might actually need to heal up a little bit. Maybe not. Healing potion. I wanted this game this year, but I remembered I technically beat it. I just don't remember shit past the halfway point. That's entirely fair. You can beat the same game as you did last year for the challenge. That's all good. Never played, but I remember watching a Let's Play of it a while ago. As a nonce, so many of them are so... Dude, a lot of YouTubers are really problematic. It's kind of wild. As a whole character you meet that I do not remember existing. That's almost like me with Resident Evil 6, where I completely forgot that I platinumed that game. Oh, cutscene stuff? Dude's very, very tough. I think we lost that fight. Have you played Legaia? I have played Legaia. Oh, I have heard of Legaia. I haven't played it though. Interesting. Who's this? Who's this Saint Seiya looking motherfucker? Wake up. Eye of the Red-Eyed Dragon? I'm gonna snooze this because this looks like important story stuff. Lavitz is like, are you good? Are you gonna explode? Ah! I'm melting! I'm on fire, holy shit! Sick. He was like... Oh, his headband looks like eyes. Looks like spider eyes. What on earth? Every rose has its thorn. Okay. Meant for new games, I want to finish, but I've never mentally finished it, so fuck it, I'm taking it. Yeah, that's fine. The Power Wrist. 300 XP, I'll take it, dude. Cheeky level. Had Xenoblade voice acting. Dude. The eye of the red eye, red dragon, red eye. Yo, Sonic, what's good, buddy? Burning Rush, hell yeah. Just like, am I a yeah, am I a Power Ranger now? Am I a Beetleborg? Right, let's see what any of this means. These are not humans. No fair. You got non-humans on your side. Dart, what happened to you, man? I don't know. I don't know what happened to me. The night of the dragon, the dragoon was born. Ugh. I'm surprised you didn't die. Giganto, don't die. Giganto will pay you back. Oh, I like him. He's cute. Dart. You are safe. What happened? Oh, the wings went back inside. You'll never guess where they go. Seeing Shauna's face makes me relieved. Oh. Rip. Are you alright? If dragons were real, would we have domesticated them? Depends how big they are. What are you to Dart? What did you do to him? I was only... Cut it out, both of you. I should be thanked, so why do I have to be yelled at? Oh, she's the one who's all standoff and doesn't understand, people. In the 90s, would that have been called, like, Tsunade? But now we just know that's autistic. She doesn't get social cues. Welcome back, and I will fuck you up. Dude, I like Giganto. I think he's cool, man. So I heard the word Dragoon here first, then later I learned Dragoon is a real word meaning mounted soldier that rush in and dismount to fight, as opposed to cavalry that just stay on the horse. Oh, really? Is that where we think the jumping of, like, Final Fantasy Dragoons came in? As, like, if they leap off their horse kind of thing? Have you come too? I was... I'm glad you woke up. I think you're a fucking dingus. What did you do? You are... Rose. Nice to see you again. Do you know Dart? I told you, I just saved his life. Well, not only once. I want to hear it from Dart's own mouth. You explain. I don't understand. She saved my life. She saved my life. Oh yeah, she's the one that saved us from the dragon. Thanks to Rose, I was able to make it to cells. I'm pretty sure that's why Fantasy Dragoons are made like that. You ever think Dragoons are a fantasy word? I didn't think it was like strictly fantasy, but like I didn't know where the origins were. I would as well, or had at least. That's cool.
Nice shot!
Also, like, I feel like Dragoons aren't something that people... Like, it's not super relevant to everyone's, like, daily life or, like, historical knowledge. So I wouldn't blame anyone if someone did think Dragoons were purely a fantasy thing. Like a dragon or a chimera or, even, like, paladins are sort of, like, fantasy-fied, you know? But, like, paladins exist, but not in the same way that we know of paladins in, like, fucking D&D. I turned my faucet on. My sleeve got caught onto the faucet with water running as I tried to turn it off. Now my sleeve is soaked. That's terrible. I'm sorry you're going through that. Rose Scott's Dragoon Guards have a Napoleonic eagle as the logo because of the Waterloo legacy. That's cool. Then the person who saved you from the dragon was... yep, it's her. Talk about being saved. I didn't thank you yet. I don't need any thanks. I wanted to do it. I see, but why are you here? It's too fishy to be a coincidence. There's probably things I think fantasy actually will as well. It's very, yeah, absolutely. And like things like words don't always make it to different countries. So like, Dragoon might be a pretty Eurocentric word that isn't in popular use. So like North America might not have heard of it. East and South Asia might not have heard of it really. Like South America may not have heard it. There are plenty of words for things. And like, that's kind of thing with JRPGs, is they lift a lot of stuff from European fantasy, like European culture. And then they're sort of like repackaged and represented back. So like, it would be, I think it's completely fair for people in various Asian territories, in North American territories, to hear these words and that be the first point they've ever heard them. You know? It's completely fair. Like, these words aren't all-encompassing. But why are you here? So it's too fishy to be a coincidence. I followed you because I was fascinated by this artifact that you own. The Dragoon spirit of the red-eyed dragon. This light? You deserve to rule dragons. This light shows the true evidence. From the time the Dragoon spirit starts to shine, you have to accept your fate as a Dragoon, just like me. Do we get cool armor like her, though? I didn't know there was such power concealed in my father's memento. It's like how games have like a clan system based off Irish-Scottish clan system, but completely different. Yes, exactly. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, if you look at all the monsters and demons in Shin Megami Tensei, you've got like Ganesha, you've got Ra, you've got Thor. Like, they're just taking loads of names from different mythologies and cramming them into their own unique thing. Like, the Thor in SMT is not Nordic Thor. It's a completely new thing, loosely based on what we generally think of as Thor. You know? Same with Ganesha, same with, like, Vishnu, or, like, what are the other ones I've been using? Like, a lot of, like, Chinese things as well. Even, like, Kelpie. Kelpie's an Irish, like, fae, like, spirit. And they're using that as, like, their own sort of, like, demon in their own world. They're just lifting things from other cultures. And you like, if you unpack it, like, the same way that we do with places like Japan and China and things like that, where, like, we'll include, like, samurai because they're cool and exotic and strange. They will do the same thing with shit like ours. Like, having a dude in full plate mail, that's weird, cool, and exotic. Because it's not stuff that it's not their home culture. It's something new and interesting. So, like, you can see it all over the place. You have American stuff in there too, which is cool, like Mothman. Mothman's pretty recent though. How old is Mothman? Because it doesn't look like any Mothman that we sort of know in like a modern Mothman. Like there's sort of like urban legends of Mothman. How far back does that go? I didn't know it was a test to see if you could be a Dragoon. If you couldn't, you'd be dead by now. Why do you know about such things? You know too much about things nobody could know. It's better than ignorance, isn't it? 66? So it's pretty recent. It's pretty recent. Kelpie Scottish. Oh, is it? These are from the cultures make their own through in a good way, not a bad way. I think a lot of stuff, especially from like people who aren't living and breathing that stuff day to day, like a lot of like Irish, Scottish, Gaelic gets confused. The story began in 1966 when two couples reported seeing a humanoid figure with glowing red eyes and 10-foot wings in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. The creature was described as chasing their car and gliding like a helicopter. That's kind of cool. Are we executing Order 66? We have to do it. Yours is not mere knowledge. It's a story and a legend that has been lost. I heard about it from Minister Noish before. The people who led humans to victory. In the Dragon campaign, they were the Dragoons. But was that the only reason you protected me? Just because I have a Dragoon spirit? Honestly, I was surprised myself. But now I know why. You guys look like my dear old friends. They lived in the middle of a turbulent generation. Yet they were strong enough to grab their own fate. They knew the way to go, the things they do, the enemy to defeat, and the people to protect. I feel the same about you guys, so I couldn't help doing that. Wait, is Rose like crazy old? Now you understand me? Can I ask you one thing? What are they doing now? Everybody's gone, it's all in the past. I'm sorry, I think I was wrong about you, Rose. It's okay, I'm used to being hated. It's the head of the knighthood, Sir Kaiser, in here. The 7th Fort is under strong attack by Sandorans. What? Again? I like how a lot of folklore and mythology is just complete misunderstandings about stuff. Yeah, a lot of it is, yeah. It's fascinating. The 7th Fort in the marshland is under fierce attack of the dragon. Due to that, the 10th and 13th knighthoods are almost overwhelmed. Survivors are still responding. Where did it come from? From the forest over the volcano Vilju. It seems there's a nest there for the dragon. Gigantos and dragons. It's not a fight between humans. If we don't defeat the dragon, we don't have a future. Summon the rest of the knights. We will assault the dragon's nest. The knighthood has the advantage of numbers, but they are only human. Humans cannot defeat a dragon. If it continues, Basil will be annihilated. Yo, Arcade Bear, welcome, buddy. How are you doing today? I've been referred to as a dragon nest before. I see. What? How you doing, man? If it continues, Basil will be annihilated. We don't know until we try. Do you think a wasted death is honorable or something? Yeah. But Dragoons can defeat him. Dart, you should understand this. We have a different existence. We are beyond humans. That's right, Dragoon. Dragoons, which are said to have governed the dragons, can fight against the dragon. Maybe I can do it now. I felt the power of the dragon inside me. Ooh. I'll do it. I believe in this power. It makes me feel relieved. There's nobody left who can fight for the 8th knighthood. Dart, Rose, it seems you're the only people we can count on. Shauna's here too! Kaiser, your wound is open. I'm alright. Dart, Rose, the kingdom of Basil is finished unless we defeat the dragon, so... You can trust me. I will fight for you too. I'll go too. It doesn't seem to be enough if it's only Dart and the others. Sick. 4th party member. You should stay. No, I'm going. I can help the other people too. If I didn't have access to a lot of information, I probably believe it to be an alien or... Wait, I remember seeing a green flash through my curtains once in my house and told my friend they explained it could have been a green flash from the sun or a comet. Dude, honestly, when, like, have you ever been out, like, in the middle of nowhere and, like, a thunderstorm? And, like, you just hear all, like, the thunder, you see all the lights and shit like that. Like, I can completely understand why people just think, yep, gods are angry. like, it's fucking wild. It's so straight, it's so, like, incomprehensibly, like, epic. I'm just going like, yep, no, that... Gods are angry. Even something as normal as, like, have you ever heard foxes? Like, if you live, like, in probably, like, rural areas, and foxes just sound like someone being skinned alive. Like, no doubt you think monsters are out there. They fucking shriek. Kingdom of Hearts, but replace light, hearts, and darkness with Dragon and Dragoons. Feels like it. Feels like it a little bit. The Green Tusk Dragon, Freyabrand. Comprehensible and not 100 hours long. Or bouncing between different platforms. It brings back the fear I felt before. The real fear has not even begun yet. Came to our house to stay over once, and you got freaked out hearing foxes. Yeah, if you're not used to it, if you don't know it's going to happen, like, foxes are crazy. Like, remember the song, like, What Does the Fox Say? If that song was at all accurate, it would just be, what does the fox say? And then it's like 3 minutes of just fucking shrieking. Incomprehensible, just yelling. Level... Oh, but Volcano's level 4. Holy shit. Adds 3. SP... Oh, speed. 32. Damage... 230. I'm assuming Burning Rush is going to get better faster. And Rod Typhoon's going to do the same. It's already more powerful. Whip Smack! Okay. She's level 8. Oh, she's powerful, huh? Don't select. Honestly, Shauna's cool and all, but like... Rose? Hardcore. When I was a kid, the fog light from the weather tower scared the shit out of you, yeah. That's why I can understand why I thought the things, certain things, trying to make sense of everything, yeah. It would creep into your room at night, and I would make a story that it was a monster's glare. Absolutely. Yeah, dude. That's like the leaps of like imagination. Like, leads us to, like, some crazy conclusions. I've seen her things that I cannot make sense of even today. It was super. What about it? That Dart fella yesterday. He wore unique armor and defeated Kongol. With Dart, Imperial Sandoria is not even a match as our enemy. Dart's the messiah of the Kingdom of Basil. Uh-oh. They think I'm Jesus? They think I'm, Herb Jesus? You cannot be called a real Dragoon getting stunned like that by bursting with the power. Then tell me. I need to learn. How should I fight as a Dragoon? I need a tutorial. Well, let's begin. Yeah, like, I don't, Yo, Lanius, welcome, buddy. Lani, yes. How are you doing today, buddy? Are we well? Your beloved, you like this game? I'm falling in love with this game. I really am. I love it a lot. I do. Favorite games of all time? I can see why. I still remember as a kid leaving off, levitating off my bed when I wake up, but only when I had a specific dream. I'm hellishly skeptic. Not any interactions to change that, but I'm aware that it was some weird shit. Casually waking up and dropping onto my bed. Violet, there is a known, that is a commonly remembered and thought of experience, like falling onto your bed. It's as you're falling asleep, or as you're waking up, I think it is. Your body triggers your falling response, basically. So your body thinks that it's falling and you jolt awake in a weird way. I don't know why the body does that, but it's sort of like in your half asleep state, your body tricks itself into thinking you're falling, and you sort of jolt yourself awake. And if that goes on too long, you basically feel like you're levitating because you're like suspended, and then you fall awake. It's really strange. The brain is fascinating. The transition is clunky as heck at times. But we love it, though. Are you answering my 20 plus years wonders? A little bit. Yeah, yeah. People say it's because our previous one slept in trees. Yes. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, that's like the common theory of why it beats. Like, if you start to slip out of branches, you'd be like, whoop, and then you'd like grab on real quick. So like, yeah, it's real fascinating. This game holds my heart, much of my imagination. It's really cool so far. I'm liking it. All right, let's get some tutorials. But yeah, there's shit that like, I'm a complete skeptic. I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in spooks and goblins and spirits or anything like that. I feel like if they were real, we'd have a lot more. Like, they'd be on TV. But like, there's definitely been like noises and like lights that I don't know how to explain. But I eventually get to the point where it's like, I'm okay not knowing how to figure out what that was, because I know there is a mundane explanation for it. It's just, I don't know what that was. Every time I dreamt of falling into an abyss of darkness, which was caused due to falling into a large pool and nearly drowning. So you don't have a water phobia? Not at all. Yo, Hirsch, what's good, buddy? My favorite was when my brain saw a drunk man and was like, that's a zombie. And I was like, no. It's definitely zombie. No, you need sleep. Dude, when you're like sleep deprived, you will see the most outrageous things. Stuff is good, hell yes. I'm glad. I hope the weekend's gonna be very good for you. I'm doing well today, man. This week's been good. I felt good this week. We're about to get a tutorial as a Dragoon. Dragoon transformations. Tell me everything. Dragoon transformations need spiritual power, spirit points. You can accumulate SP by attacking enemies. Let's try. Fight with me. Come on. Oh, so we have like a... Okay, so 10 SP. Okay, if I can actually get... Oh, so it stacks. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Burning Rush! As a person with a psychological disability, it may have been a zombie for you. Hey man, one person's drunk guy is another person's zombie. My brain is like, we're being followed, and then I'll be like, okay, take this seriously, yeah. Why I am so bad at these prompts. The add combos are part of the attack command, so was so interesting. Cannot get enough of it. Alanius, have you seen Expedition 33? They're doing a very similar thing in that. It's a French game, but it's a full-on like JRPG style game. But it has a similar sort of like rhythm button prompts to a turn-based battle system. It looks really interesting. Could be followed by a zombie, you never know. You have no idea, I wish the button Windows prompts were a little more lenient. I wish they were a little more clear. I wish they were a little clearer. You accumulate SP. When your SP is full, a transformation command appears. Selecting that allows you to become a Dragoon and now transform yourself. Do it. Dragon time. You add it to your watch list? Hell yeah. Yeah, it looks really... I don't know when it's out, but it's out this year, I think. Sick. Wait, I thought the winner was you hit on the square. Kind of, but that's what I'm trying to do. Use it now to transform. I want to try... I got it. For quick transformations, change the setting on the system screen. Select config, highlight morph, then select short, that's all. No, I want the full magical girl transformation when I transform. You kidding me? This is the PS4 version on the PlayStation Plus Classics collection. So we do have emulation settings. And it does have trophies because we're trophy hunters. So if I can get a platinum, I'll take a platinum. The weirdest hallucination I've ever had goes between two different ones. Once lay down with my head turned away from the room, and I began hearing a whole ass conversation between a woman and her kids. Tell them to shush, or you'll hear them, but they kept giggling. Or the second one, which was I was sitting in my living room and casually saw a pale naked woman slinking across the room. I could still see it clearly. See, that would fucking terrify me. Not because I would necessarily believe that it's real, but like the fact that my brain could tell me to think that that's real. It's a little about consent. Yeah, you're in a common space in a home. Put some clothes on. She made her way into my brain. That's the ultimate form of consent right there. For your achievement hunting reasons, after the backlog things are dealt with, hell yes. Lanius, you know we're doing a backlog challenge this year, right? Just to make sure you're aware. We're clearing out backlogs this year, friend. I can't remember if I've mentioned it to you or not. But it's gonna be we're trying to clear 10,000 years of backlog, and that's basically the time from release date to the time we beat it, like in terms of years. So if a game came out in 2010, that'll get you 14 years of backlog time, and we're currently about 350 years. We've cleared out of our backlogs as a community. Additions, Dragoon Magic. I'm working on my X Platinum. It's going to do 10-2 the first time and have a huge list of backlog. Dude, how far are you on the 10 Platinum? First, transform yourself into a Dragoon. Do about it at least once a week? Hell yes. You have 3 sphere grids done. Okay, so you're breaking the back of it then. You're well into like just churning through it. Once you're done with once you're in that sort of groove, it gets real fast real quick. Like it's a lot, but like you now know what to do and the game doesn't change from that point on. You're out to breakfast and scoot out of here. Hey, take it easy, man. Have a good one. There are 2 commands after transformation: Dragoon Addition and Dragoon Spell. You need a certain MP to use a Dragoon Spell. The spell you use are highlighted. Here's the only one for now. Select spell and then target, and you can cast the spell. So it's just fucking okay. Cast a spell on you. Flame Shot. Does it have additions? Hell yeah, just punch a ball of fire at someone. Oh, this game is like, this is deceptively Dragon Ball. 120 damage. Wow. That's cool. Alright, yeah, the tutorials aren't really necessary, I don't think. Like for building SP, sure. Do about Dragoons. Not much. One more thing. Getting XP by attacking allows your Dragoon level to increase, and you'll have more spell choices. In the end, you can only rely on your own sword. Okay, so we level up our character and our Dragoon kind of separately, but also at the same time. Got a notification on my phone telling me you went live. Did you know I'm live? Did you know you were? This is what I can teach. After that, it's up to you. I'll be here for a while. Go prepare for the departure. Departure, darling. Oh, that's how we get up here. I don't know if this place has a... it's 10G for a night now. I'm good, thanks. The war is not over yet. There is no time for me to just lie here. Ow, ouch. I'm just so nostalgic. The music's really good. Honestly, like, the entire presentation is very, very good. I got, like, no criticisms of this game. Really, nothing really to criticize. No, I thought this was all pre-recorded, and you just went on to predict chat. Dude, I'm actually a precog, and I use this to flex on people. I know exactly what's gonna happen before it happens. All right, I don't think there's actually a store here, so we're just gonna head on out. It's nothing. Once we leave the town, I'll consider you as a mature dragoon. I won't teach you how to fight anymore. Okay, I'll be alright. Yeah, sure, whatevs. I'll be alright. But yeah, I'm glad I'm playing this. It's a game I completely, like, missed as a kid. Can we save it on the world map? Yes. Evidence, you think you'd make it better? I would like, the button prompts of additions to be a little, clearer. If I'm honest. But that's about it. What do we get? We got a thing, didn't we? Increases hit rate for attacking by 20%. Power wrist. Raises physical attack ability slightly. Yes. More strength, please. Do you get anything? War God's Amulet. Just hit. Avoids normal things. Defense. Sure. If you play a game and you only find one small part of it bad, that must be a really good game. Yeah, and like, so there is like some of the attitudes towards like Shana and sort of like infantilizing her and sort of like pushing her to the side and being like, you're not very good, you're not a fighter, and like clearly she is. Like, I'm hoping it's setting up like her story is like the other characters recognizing her as a competent member of the group, like in combat. But if it continues like that, it's just going to be another sort of like outdated sort of attitude of like, this is the girly girl. And it's clearly like Shana is not wanting to be that girly girl who is like, you want to do all the cooking, you want to do all the homemaking, you're just a little girl, and it's like, well, from what we've seen of Shana is like, she's like, no, I can fight, like, bring me along. And it was like, sure, whatever, you can make camp when the adults are talking, you know. And it's like, I'm hoping that that's going to be her journey. Otherwise, it's not uncommon to have that character just be that character for the whole experience, you know? And that, I don't, someone was saying, like, this game feels kind of slow, but I'm not seeing it as particularly, like, the pacing is quite slow, but the actual, like, moment-to-moment gameplay isn't super slow. It takes a lot of it's quite cinematic for a PS1 like JRPG, and that's quite impressive. But I can see why someone would call that slow, because it's taking its time to give you big camera pans. It's showing you the environment in interesting ways, and so like I can see why someone would call it slow, but I'm not gonna level that against it yet, because I recognize it, but I'm not feeling it that yet, you know. Whip smack. I like that the characters all call out their super moves. I think that's really cool. I think that's some of the coolest shit. Where she ends up fighting and doing well, rather than being a stereotype of outdated attitudes at the time. Exactly, yeah. I would like that she sort of... Not that she should have to earn the respect of her peers, but like that she does get the respect of her peers. Yeah, just go, volcano! It's just like, it's so endearing. And like, I can see why it's such like a brain worm to people. Like just going like, spinning cane, whip crack. Like, I love it. It's so cool. Excuse me. Okay, I'm alright. Left Volcano Viludo. Straight the 7th Fort, Kingdom of Basil. There's some great combo names in this. Yeah, there really are. I'm liking it. Alright, so we go on the routes, and they don't really do much. We got those little dudes there. Got some the little dancing mushroom guy. Like a lot of the enemies, like really, they're like full of flavor, dude. And the little dancing mushroom guy, there's some sauce on there that you don't get in a lot of other games, and I love that. Quit smack. I want to say it as well. Maybe it's like this game is for like ADHD gamers, where you get a little.
Nice
it's called
shot.
echolalia, where if you hear something, you need to repeat it. Yo, Zero. Longest game you've completed, that would be the forthcoming. The game is terrible. I don't recommend it at all. Great. He's just a fun little guy. The fun little mushroom man. I like him. I think he's cute. I want to take him along with. The forthcoming. I think that rings a bell. I can't place it though. We'll go that way. Okay, so we have to go up this way. I think it's if I have any other critique, I think I would like the way a lot of these backgrounds are drawn to be a little clearer on where you can go and where places lead off. Because, like, I don't think it's specifically to this game. I think a lot of games sort of fail on this a little bit. Where, like, you see what I tried to do there, where I tried to walk off up to the top of the screen from the top of this branch. Because here, it looks like you can just walk straight off it, but you can't. So a little bit of like a darker outline or something like that to maybe just show that there is a border here, I would have liked. But like that, I think is just as more and more people did these kind of games, as the industry as a whole got more practice, got better versed in the way these games are made and sort of like how people look at them and how people read them, those things sort of tend to go away. Whereas in games like this, like on the PS1 especially, when a lot of these games were kind of new, people were discovering new tools, we were having like blends of 2D and 3D, a lot of that knowledge just wasn't there yet. So I'm not gonna like say this game is bad for that reason, but like it's a frustration I have now that I might have been more forgiving of if I played it back in the day, you know? Got my food, waiting for Friendo to get off the ship. It should be another 15 minutes. He's such a dad. Look, I shit for like 30 minutes at a time. Like, I'm not gonna... Like I'm with your friend here right now, to be honest. that's some prime TikTok scrolling time. Did you end up stopping in this game for some reason? Really? I'm gonna tell people they play games and they're just like, it's terrible, don't play it. Yeah, right? Also, MMORPG still running. It does have a final boss, the grindiest thing you'll ever played. We played Final Fantasy X. That's quite grindy at the end. A lot of games have issues with depth perception, which is bad for you. Yeah, depth perception is a really interesting thing to sort of get right in video games. But yeah, I think a lot of them, like, even like here where it's like you can kind of tell what it is, like what the environment is, but like as you're running around it, like you're running into walls because you think they might be paths. It can trip you up a little bit.
Yes.
That's way too early. Okay, so we don't have to Dragoon at any one time. Cool. Okay. That one's not happening. I got on 10 max. My legs go numb. That's why you stretch your legs while on the can, you know. Is it gonna point 50 damage? All right. Lavitz has hay fever then. Can't be dealing with them plant spores. Stretch your legs and your butt. Exactly. You get it. You get it. There's nothing in here, so we have to go. Oh, we're slippy. Toilet seats used to be cushioned. I actually don't. And I hate that they ever were. It's like carpet in bathrooms. That was a mistake. I remember my grandparents, for a while, had, like, a carpeted ring around their toilet. It was to keep your feet warm while on the cold tile, but, like, ew. Oh my god. They're going crazy out here. A steady part chain quest with each part requiring 5 to 15 of 3 separate items that are less than 1% drop rate. Due to the way the game works, most players complete the chain 11 times. Fuck that. That's awful. What about games you like? Are you from Basil? I want to let you have your way. We should. I want to let you have your way. All right, let's see. Just regular dudes. We should be able to mash them up pretty good. Nope.
Yes.
Oh, come on. This could make this game a lot longer if we don't get the additions right. We can do hers, no problem. Cool. Thanks for that.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Examine had a nice house, but the upstairs bathroom is fully carpeted. Right up to the tub. I can only imagine how gross it would be once he decides to rip it out. Oh, fuck that. Yeah, the amount of, like... That's never getting dry. That's never... Like, bath mats are, like, things you can take up and wash for a reason, you know? Bren wanted to play Draken Daxter, and I was doing so badly at the platforming that he was... I got confused. Turns out having a lazy eye, which I can have mess with depth perception. 100%, yeah, dude. Yeah, depth perception is real tough. It's a big one. Big fan of Metroidvanias and strategy games. In terms of retro, I'd recommend Lufia 2. I've heard of Lufia 2. I've not played it, though. Do we need to play second recommendation? Yeah, everyone, whenever it gets mentioned, it's like high praise. Is Lufia 1 worth playing? Oh, they're out for blood, huh? There we go. Yo, Husky, what's good, buddy? Wolf morning. How are you doing today? You said about 2 is a sequel of Swords. Is it they're not directly related? Lufia 2 is a prequel, so you have to play it first. Oh, that's cool. One's good, but it has some old tropes that kind of suck. Ah, I see. Get out of my way. It's like, I mean, I'm not like immune to those. Like, we can understand where a game came from in the history. Like, what was it? Dark Cloud has some really unfortunate depictions in one of its villages. A lot of like sort of like African tribal sort of stereotypes that come out of nowhere, which is very unfortunate. But on the whole, Dark Cloud is a fantastic game. I got a lot of love for that game, even though it is unfortunate sometimes. Made for bathrooms. Does Legend of Dragoon hold up? Yes, I like it. I like it a lot. I've never played it before, so we're learning as we're seeing on screen. But so far, I'm really liking it. Resident Evil 5 has the same issue with that stuff. Oh, dude, Resi 5 was rough, like, when it came out. That was the crazy thing. I remember Resi 5 came out when I was in sixth form, so I was, like, 16, maybe? And, like, Resi 5 is, like, really, really good fun. Like, I think it's a really good fun game. But some of those later levels, they just kind of missed the mark. Like, I get what they're trying to do with saying, like, hey, these big... bioengineering corporations are taking advantage of like indigenous populations, but the way they end up depicting all these indigenous peoples are like, woof, eesh. And then there's a whole conversation about like white saviorism and things like that. Whereas, like, Chris has to be the one to save Africa, and, like, no Africans can save Africa. And even Sheva is, like, British accent, light as you can be, and I think there's a conversation to be had there about that as well. I think I'd be interested to see what changes they make to Resi 5 if they do decide to remake it. Basic JRPG a la early Final Fantasy, but has Zelda-style dungeons with puzzles and encounters. And encounters aren't random in dungeons. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think, is Lufia getting like a HD remaster or something like that soon? Or had it recently? There's been a lot of HD remasters of like classic RPGs and things like that. They're really cool. I can't remember Lufia is one of them. Offer Rosies, keep doing gay lovelies. We will, you know we will. So if you want to write something like that, you got to do a lot of research. Yes. Yeah, and like I think it came out in a time where it's like we were just on the cusp of like listening to voices that were calling that kind of stuff out. Is that so? Let's absolutely whack every dude in this screen. So I think Resi 5 came out at like an interesting turning point of like developers beginning to give a lot more of a shit about the people that they're depicting that aren't like the home team sort of like race, creed, gender, what have you. A lot more developers have started like actually being better. But yeah, like I think it's gonna be fascinating with if there is ever a Resi 5 remake. I think it's gonna be genuinely fascinating what they do and what they change with it. Oh shit! It has 3 bits to it. All right, we might actually need to heal up a little bit. I'm trying to see if the button prompts are kind of I don't know if they're on button press or they're on the button release, which is really interesting. People said the RE4 remake was great, but missed the campiness. Yes, yeah. I heard very similar things. I'll chop you up, make my day. Yeah, so people are saying the Resi 4 remake is really good, but it does miss some of the campiness. Like there is no giant stone robot of the little Castellan guy. And like Leon's a little bit more, he's a little bit more straight-faced. It's not like, he's not gonna like hasta luego as much, you know? Which, I don't know, I think it's fine. I think it's okay for games to change the tone slightly. Because I think it's kind of a big shame. It's like, we're just looking for a one-to-one remake. It was like, well, why are we doing a remake then? You know?
Whip smack.
Amnesia is good? Yeah, I've heard good things about Amnesia. RE has always been campy as well. It has. And I think there's a level of camp where I felt like Resi 4 was kind of jumping the shark a little bit. And not in like a bad way, but like there was a point where it's like, literally, like the little Castellan guy, I can't remember what his name is, like, where you find like he's built a giant robot of himself made out of like stone, like he's got his own fucking Megazord, and it chases you down a bridge. Like, that's just outrageous and very silly. That's probably one of the silliest things that Resident Evil has ever done. And like curtailing that stuff, but still having like ridiculous monsters, like just like killing an impossible number of like bad guys. Like the Resi 4 remake introduced deflecting things with knives. So like it's not that grounded, you know? It's not that grounded. It's got some camp to it. Also, they made Leon like impossibly handsome, like the Uber model twink, and like that will make me laugh forever. I love that. I love that so much. Where they've made him just look like a complete like moody brat. It's like a different level of like ridiculousness. Okay, so they're all taking
Yes.
pretty goofy. Frictional Games is the master of atmosphere. They do really. I've seen very good things.
Whip smack.
Was the most recent Amnesia the one in the bunker? Was it a World War II bunker? Was it Amnesia Beast or something like that, or like was that a different series? Are you stuck in like a World War? Or is it World War I bunker with like a werewolf or something? I can't remember if that was an Amnesia game or not. Yo, JB, what's good, buddy? How are we doing today? JB, check your DMs, man. Thank you for the bits, man. I appreciate that. The monsters looked so funny to me that I laughed hard. I get why, because it's scary though. Yeah, absolutely. My personal belief is Chris is infected with a virus that changes his appearance all the time. Yeah, his face changes every time. Is it called Amnesia the Bunker, is it?
Yes. Burning rush.
Or does it have is like Amnesia the Beast or something like that? I can't remember. I know there is a beast in it, and there is a bunker in it, but I can't remember which one takes the title. More? Oh, God. I won't let you go any further. Oh, shit. Is that all? No way? Yes way. Big way. I'm finishing stream about 3 today, so like in an hour, and I'm going to the post office to send things. We need to heal quite a lot. All of our guys are feeling really fucking rough. Healing potion. You can do a healing potion. And then Rose is actually fine. She's healthy. She is going to transform, though. Alright, Big Blue Knight. Get Dragooned on. Sick. Honestly, I feel like I want more games to do magical girl transformations. What magic does she have? Astral Drain, Dark Strength 25% single and HP. Commander. Now let's just do a regular old whack. Yo, Beth, what's good, buddy? How you doing today? Oh, they are different. Soma's really good, but less scary, more compelling in the story department. I've heard good things about Soma. It's gonna motivate me to send your package setting on my dress for a year. It's all good. It's all good. I'm doing well, Beth. I'm doing very, very well. This week has been really cool. We've done a lot of cool stuff in video games. I feel like I don't know if yesterday was like kind of boring for a lot of people, but I had a lot of fun figuring out SMT Nocturne's like demon like system, and like getting some real cool, powerful demons in that. So I think now SMT is gonna be a lot easier. We like basically power gamed a little bit. It's so good. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. I gotta say, I don't know if I love it yet, but I definitely like it. So Evo, fucking sick, mate. I'll get that out to you soon. Also, congratulations on winning on the raffle, dude. I'm not sure how that works. It's proper dark? Yeah, it's probably grim little world. Oh, so we only get to be a Dragoon for one turn? Or is it we only get to be a Dragoon as long as we have, we successfully do our, thing? It's wild. It was a good raffle. Thank you for like buying tickets into it, man. That's the real thing. One turn for now. Oh, okay, so as we level up our Dragoon, we can stay in it for longer. That's cool.
Yes.
Japan to save us from a demonic apocalypse? Maybe. Maybe. Alright, now let's start on the actual boss, shall we? I like his little Mothman, his little moth antennae on his armor. Okay, we didn't do that one right then.
Yes.
God, we are just terrible on this.
Whip smack.
We can get hers pretty reliably, but not anyone else's. Okay, so he gets 2 turns. It does about 20 damage a pop, so yeah. Let's heal up Rose. She's not looking super hot at the moment. Playing Catherine? I've not played it. Good friend channel, Panda King, recently put up my backlog, so we'll be playing it eventually. One day we'll be getting to it. Right, let's try some magic, see how that looks.
Astral Drain.
It's a great game, yeah. I've heard good things about it. I have some reservations about it being like the main character's an unlikable shitbag. And so you're looking at it. I mean, that he's a cheating scumbag. that he's like stringing along 3 women.
Yes. Burning.
Okay, we do that one. I suppose a good one to play for years. Not as tedious as I've heard, really enjoying. Hell yeah. I know it's a lot, like, I think I'm gonna like the puzzle aspects of it, but it's sort of the narrative of, like, this guy being with one Catherine, also being with another Catherine, and there's a third Catherine in the mix as well. And it's like, my dude, like, you don't deserve, like, just don't be in a relationship. It's okay to be single. I have a lot of patience for people like that, or, like, characters like that in video games, or any sort of media, really.
Whip
Oh, good, we got him. Chrono Trigger? I've played Chrono Cross. I need to play Chrono Trigger. I do. Welcome to level 8, Lavitz. The thing is, I have the energy to fight a demonic apocalypse. It's probably just turn on my generator, get all the food I could, watch the entire Dragon Ball Z series I have on VHS, or DVD, whichever's easier, just wait for my end. Just wait for it all to come to you. It's gonna happen. I wonder if inside the fortress is safe. Let's run back and actually grab these items. Sun Rhapsody. Sounds pretty cool. Hang on. Yeah. Short bow. Goods. I swear to God, there's a bunch of shit in this game that we don't know where it goes. Attack ball. Generate one of the attack items. Completely recovers MP. Okay. You need healing. Absolutely. Audibles will finally get to you and be like, hell yeah, Dragon Ball Z, and you make friends with them. That'd be the best. That's the best one. Trigger's the best. Wait, no. I played Chrono Trigger. I haven't played Chrono Cross. Yeah, I still have the Frog emote from when we played it. Because Frog is the best character of all time. We love Frog. Did you beat Chrono Trigger for the first time in like 8 months ago? I started a bunch over the years, but never finished it until recently. Hell yeah. Chrono Cross was weird. I've heard good things about it. Oh my god. It ain't doing so hot, huh? Another Sun Rhapsody, cool. There's a Starlight here. Yo, he. I like that frog as well. If you have frog emotes, I want to see him. Chrono Cross is great until the end.
What are you doing on computer?
Yo, Chris.
Your outside's so beautiful.
Chris, what's good, buddy boy? Healing potion, I'll take it. Let's get out here because there's a chest out there that I want to get. 7 out of 10. That's fair. A lance. So that'll be for Lavitz, I assume. Yeah, more damage for him. Will, thank you for being third, buddy. Will, how are we doing today, man? Oh, it's almost a frog. I think that counts. It looks like a Ninja Turtle. It's a pretty disparaging Ninja Turtle, but it's a Ninja Turtle. Went university textbook shopping? Hell yeah, hopefully you got some. Kane, what's good, man? You catch up. It's a good game, but I wasn't a fan of it. It's impossible to get the perfect file in one shot. You must play the game 3 times. Oh, because like there's missable characters and stuff like that. Typically my latest new favorite series is 800 to 1500 hour series, depending on the person. Wait, name the series. Got some good and long sleep, which is rare. Fuck yeah, dude. So you're winning. Any game remade, what would it be? Oof. So here's the thing, like, I'm grateful for any remake we ever get, because I don't think it disparages the original. A game that I would like to see expanded upon? Probably something like Parasite Eve. We've got a whole textbook just on the history of the UK. We've got quite a lot of history. It's a bit of an old country. It's been knocking around for a while. Shadow Hearts for you? Hell yeah. Shadow Hearts I need to get into. Kudelka is the only game I've played in that series, and I adored it. Legend of Heroes Trials, currently 13 games in the series. The first 5 are a decent 60-hour RPG. 6 of them are 60 to 100. Wow. That's a huge commitment. That would take me decades to get through that. Forgot Parasite Eve in my childhood. We played it recently. I fucking adored it. It was my... Parasite Eve was my game of the year in 2023. Yeah, more frogs! Perfect. Frog emote's great. If your favorite streamer doesn't have a frog emote, unsubscribe immediately. There's a whole chapter just dedicated to the ability before William the Conqueror came around. I love it. History books on the history of the countries within it as well. Yep. Yeah, you gotta go super local with that history. There's so much to read. Ah, Solavitz. Watch out for the dragon's breath. This is acquired a War God's Amulet. Fuck yeah. We'll wreak your revenge upon them. Alright, War God's Amulet. I think that's quite powerful. Raise hit rate for... Oh, that was it. That was it. It's a hit rate thing. Though most of the way through Trials of the Sky, I need to finish it and play the others. This intimidates me. It's a huge one. But the world building in the games are really second to none. Hell yeah. There are no injuries. Is that poison? Uh-oh. Not poison. Yo, Smashington. What's good, man? He looks the same age as me. Spirit Potion. Cool. There's no ally or enemy for the dead. Please rest in peace. That's nice and respectful. Appreciate that. Ooh. Right. Is it here? No. I want to play though. I'm one of the ones who chose the damn module. It is entirely your fault, Chris. Right, so go this way, I guess. No Wales are Irish. Bold. Are these little swaggins? Bet they are. Merman, alright.
Yes.
Alright, little merman.
Whip smack.
Alright, you little Ben Stillers. Okay, not the full combo though. Wales will come into it soon with Scotland Design. Yeah, it's all interconnected, so you'll learn bits about everything. How much content you want to get in your first run through the game? Because you can do 98% of the content in your first run, with the one thing saved in New Game Plus, only by the game itself. That's fair. That's fair. I've actually not, like... I've not looked at the Trials series a huge amount, if I'm honest. They get, like... There's a level of, like, getting into, like, JRPGs that have been going for so long that it starts to make my... I think my eyes get a little... Like, I go a little bit cross-eyed looking at them. Like, I can't tell them apart a little bit. Because I haven't played so many of them. If that makes sense. Especially when it's, like, they've been going for so long. They're, like Trials are, like, 13 games deep. Like, I don't know which one is which. I don't know which one came out when. He went through... He did, I remember, yeah. 10 months is unhinged. That's a lot. Right, is this the way we need to go now? A book on the pesky Romans, and a book on European history as well. Them pesky Womans. Not the pesky little Womans. Just woman around being a woman? Is that... Oh, there we go. Now we can see like the other exits and things like that. These little icons, like, very, very necessary. There's nothing here. Okay, so... One single politics book. The politics book is just like 400 pages of screaming. It's just, ah! African politics? Oh, it's also one book that just goes, ah! From start to finish. I'm noticing a trend. I get that with the Atelier games. I'd like to play them, but there's so many, I suspect the reason nobody knows where to start is because they're kind of not that good. Or it's like they're kind of impenetrable. It's worse, it's 600 pages of just, screaming. Imagine that makes you suffer because you like suffering. At this point, yeah, therapy is cheaper. Oh, we just missed straight up. Okay. All right, so there's something with the riposts, pressing circle. It's sort of it breaks the rhythm a little bit, and that's tripping me up. I wanted to give the series one more try with Yumiya though. Oh, that's fair. You know what's not impenetrable? Oh my. Oh my. So did we win? Did we repel them? I think it's the button counts on release, not on press. Maybe not. That's weird. I can get hers, no problem. I can sell these textbooks back to the store when I'm done with them. May keep them though. Just photocopy them. Get the PDF and then return them. God damn it. So to get custom chat intro, because I'm getting jealous of everyone else. You'll get there. You'll get there. I believe in you. You'll get there. Item. Let's use a cheeky healing potion. This weekend recommend? I have not. Is this weekend remake out yet? That's pricey and that's illegal. Cheeky bit of illegal shit though. That's pretty good. Wait, we can. We do have to get through there then. Nest of Dragon. Okay. Now to March. Need to redeem it for a third time. He is just flexing, man. Alright, so we do have to get here somehow. Like, get through this area somehow, but I'm not seeing where the way to go is. What do you think of the poor publisher? I think they're doing alright. I think they're okay. There's got to be somewhere that we're missing in here. March 6th? It's not miles away then. So he goes the War God's Amulet. There's nothing down here that I'm aware of. Like, I can't walk around there. It must be out here. There's somewhere else to go. Yeah, there's a lot of remasters about at the moment, and I like it, man. I like all these like old games coming back on modern platforms. I think it's good. Retro game per se? I mean, it's not a retro game at all. But yeah, I've heard good things about it. Matata is the Lunar remaster. That's a lot. Isn't it Lunar 1 and 2? That's another thing I'm liking about these like remasters, that they're often collections as well. Where you're getting like 2 or like 3 games in a bundle. Especially like the Castlevania collections, I'm really liking. They're not remasters, but it's like they're collecting like their older games, and like Capcom's doing it with their fighting games. I'll tell you what I would love is a Resident Evil collection. Like Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, like the PS1 versions. Would be really good. Yeah, exactly, like the Dominus one. Yeah. We played the I can't remember what it was called. It was a Castlevania collection last year, and we went through like a lot of like the NES and SNES and Game Boy Castlevanias. It was a real good time. Assume the wait for Silksong will exceed the amount of time Hell Knight has actually been out. I think so, yeah. With a reversible cover of Lunar 1 or 2. New art made for it, for physical copy. Fuck yeah, dude. That sounds cool as hell. Right, we're definitely... Can we use the bed? Can we sleep? Can we heal up? No. We're missing something, man. There's somewhere else that we're meant to go. I'm not seeing it. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is basically a modern game version. Yeah. Isn't it by the same director or something like that? This is all just practice for getting the button combos right. I'm actually surprised Konami's even doing any like, cause like, so there's like the Metal Gear Legacy collection. They've done all the Castlevania shit. Is Castlevania's Konami? It's not Bandai, is it? I'm not getting my wires crossed. Because they've done Contra, like a Contra collection as well. That was really, really well done. Yeah, because it's Konami. Yeah. I'm surprised that they're doing these collections, because like it was about 10 years ago that Konami was like so aggressively saying like, we don't want to make games anymore. And it was like, you don't have to. We like the games you've made, but like if you don't want to do that, that's okay. Just make Pinchenko machines. Like it's fine. You can exit stage left. Just don't make shit games that your heart's not into. Such a strange like stance for the company to have. And then like was Silent Hill 2 remake was generally considered a great remake. The MGS3 Metal Gear Delta has promise. I'm gonna believe that being good when I see it, but like it has promise. People who have like seen it are speaking quite well about it. Like I'm surprised. I'm really surprised. I'm surprised they're not doing like a new Castlevania game with the success of things like Nocturne. Can you go that way? No. Aha! You want a Harmony of Despair on PC? When I imagine things like that would be lumped into like another collection. I think the real like interesting thing will be if they collect like Lords of the Fallen, or Lord of Shadows rather, like the ones that kind of like I don't know if they necessarily killed the series, but like there was some of the last Castlevania games out there. Was it Lord of Shadows? Was it Castlevania Lord of Shadows 1 and 2 on like PS3 360? Okay, we're going somewhere. We're in uncharted territory now. Here we go. Straight Volcano Villude, right? Town of Hoax. Okay, so we're going straight on here. Oh god. Yeek! Uncharted playthrough confirmed. Wait, what? What's wrong, Shana? I'm fine. My foot was stuck in the mud is all. See? Oh no. Did you twist your ankle? It's nothing. You can't stand up, can you? Come on. I'll give you a piggyback ride. But it's embarrassing. What are you talking about? I used to give you piggyback rides when you were little. Remember? Castlevania Harmony of Despair. Oh, it was the fighting game, was it? Was it kind of like a fighting game? Because I remember there was a Castlevania All-Stars kind of fighting game. I don't know if that's the one you're talking about. You said you Uncharted Ares. I'm talking about as confirmation we'll play the series. Oh, I see. I've played Uncharted 1, 2, and 3, and I remember virtually nothing of those games. Like they are not in my brain at all. Twisting your ankle's painful. It's not a fun thing to do. I'm such a trouble, aren't I? I don't think so. I guess I should have stayed in Hoax. Are you serious? No, it's not. So I guess I had a bit of a weak moment. You know what? I have more confidence now. I can fight to help everybody. I'm not a drag on others. I still cannot fight like Rose. I mean, Rose has a dragon form. You know, you do what you can with your bow and arrow. You have something only you can do, right? You don't need to pretend to be strong. Besides, you can rely on me more, like in the old days. Is Shana alright? I'm okay now. The pain is gone. Let's go, everybody. Right, I want to go on all those routes and stuff like that. Castlevania is a choice. You're dropped into a map thematically based on the map's Castlevania games. You and 5 of the players blitz the level and kill the final boss. Oh, I don't think I've seen that game before then. But I like those sort of weird spin-offs. Like, I do want to play like all of the like the Resident Evil spin-offs, like Operation Raccoon City and stuff like that. Because like, are they what you would generally expect from a Resident Evil game? No, but they could be fun in their own right. And I think a lot of people talk shit about those games because they're not what the series is necessarily always known for.
Whip smack.
Which about Trials, if you ever were to get into it, it's 7 away that if you play them in 2x3 game increments, they set up decent pausing points themselves before carrying on. The first 10 games, there's 4 good pausing points. So I would probably play them like 1 a year, with like the pace that I get through video games, or like the pace I want to get through a series. I'll do like 1 a year or something like that. So it'd take me a while. God damn, that third input, I can't get on his attack. Is the story of the character learn to rely on others and not to do everything themselves? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know, it feels early days. This is disc 1 of a disc 4 RPG, so like... let's get off the boat here. Get this item here. Spirit potion, sick, right. Move to the right, move down. Get off the boat, grab the item. This is why I co-op dominant style Castlevania. Sounds good, man. Honestly, I like those kind of spin-off games. It's like Metal Gear Survive. From what I've heard about Metal Gear Survive, it's a bad Metal Gear game. It's a good survival game, which is kind of like a wild stance to have on it. But I want to play it just to see.
Burning rush.
I want to make my own like mind up about it. Just vomit skulls at us. It's hardcore, man. We will say it's slow, they might mean it's too long. Because I see boring, too slow, and too long as different things. Yes. Yeah. Oh god. These crocodiles vomiting skulls is some of the coolest shit.
Burning rush.
Oh, Shauna leveled up. Oh, hell yeah. So, back ranks party members still get XP. That's good. I hadn't even thought, like, do people get left behind? Do we need any heals? Maybe 1. Yeah, because they saw half HP, so maybe we'll get to half HP first. Move down. Get off the boat. Body purifier, hell yeah, I'll take it. Move to the left. Let's go left. See how this goes. You guys know how the XP gets split up for the back row, folks? Sure, yeah. Do they get reduced XP, do they? Where you get a new pipe member that starts level 1, so you have to backtrack and grind there. Yeah, I've seen a few games do that, and that's always like it just strikes me as like outright bad game design. Of like, hey, I've joined your party. Also, I have the stats of a town guard. It's like, well, I don't need you to fight the evil lich, do I? Sure, you've got a personality.
Burning
Like, I don't want to take you with me. I've also seen a few where, like, party members will come at fixed levels. So if you're underleveled, you'll get, like, a ridiculously powerful person. They get half what the people in the battle get, so let's see, you get 60. They'll split it up for 20 for the front line and 10 for the folks from reserve. Oh, okay. That makes sense. It's not the best, but like, okay. Okay, monsters. No, why do you want me? Yeah, right. We're exclusively about fighting monsters. Why are you gonna be here, level 1, motherfucker? Like a little level 1 baby. It's very strange. I think a lot of time, like, simplicity is better than just like punitive. Stone of Signet. Okay. We're fighting here. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Nothing. We are doing dreadful. Ugh. Ugh. Nothing. Nothing at all. We gotta get it together for a boss fight, man. We can't be doing this.
Yes.
But I really object to the whole, and now a 6-year-old's on the team, thing that certain 90s Japanese games loved. Dude, I never like that. If any character's like notably like a child, like getting benched. I think the only time I've really not like allowed it, but like liked it is oh, it's one of the Secrets of Mana games. Is it? It might be Secret of Mana. Charlotte, who's like basically a toddler, but she's the smartest one in the room. Stun Guard. Okay. She was one of the best characters, honestly, in that whole game. All right, what the hell have we got? What does Spirit Potions do? Causes 100 points of SP during combat. Okay. Blocked enemies move for 3 turns. Oh my god. Main character starts off as children playing games as wooden swords, as far as I remember. Oh, it's in Grandia. Because you're all kids and it's fully aware of it, that there's they're on a huge romp. See, that's fine. Yeah, it's when, like, it would be like Marlene joining the crew of Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, that's the kind of thing, like why is this child here? It's like everyone else is, like, dubiously 16. Nine gets away with it because it's very specific about what it does with them. Yeah. Yeah, like 9, like there are like very upfront narrative reasons why the characters are the way they are and the ages that they are. Let's move up, I guess. I don't know if we're gonna hit on the fish or not. Move up. Breath of Fire, I think the child apart worked well. That's because there's a time skip, isn't there? If I remember. I haven't played Breath of Fire 3. But yeah, it's a full-on time. Yeah, so like all the characters are children, and then you become adults. That's fine. But we're talking about like when the main cast of characters are in their 20s and 30s, and they adopt a 6-year-old. Yes, but your characters are all kids. It's different to your characters are all heroes, and now you have a kid who fights too. Yeah, they're very different things. But no, I agree. That I'm glad that shit, I think, has... I feel like that shit's kind of fallen by the wayside. We don't see it as much anymore. Yo, Toom, what's good, man? How are you doing today?
Yes.
I swear the timings on this are different per character. Or, like, different per fight. I cannot get this rhythm down. Hers are fine. All parties kids, it can be fabulous. There's nothing wrong with kids doing things. Absolutely, yeah.
Yes.
I think, like, Riku in Final Fantasy X is probably, like, the most I would give that Death Dimension magic, sick. Like, Riku's probably, like, the biggest, like, age, like the lowest age character, because I think she's 14. But then, like, Yuna and Titus are, like, 16. Like, there's, like, the age difference isn't massive, considering the people that you're romping around with. The rumpus is the backside of the non-long-backed individuals. Your stream asked me what the rumpus is. What's the rumpus, man? Tell me what the rumpus is. We can't heal while in the field, can we? Let's go to the Volcano Villude. Oh, this place looks fucking terrifying. What's that? That's a dragon. Is that an eruption of the volcano? No, it's not. That's a goddamn dragon, man. Or a phoenix? That's a firebird. It's bad timing showing up now. We still have to deal with the dragon. Can we just let it go? It's up to him. Oh, great. He saw us run. Extra Grandia got a remake and a fairly hefty edited mode. How so? The thing about that as a staple in society to use in RPGs, media, and life. Send the kids to do it. Oh yeah, give them some fat twist too. I mean, a lot of like these games are aimed at younger audiences, so it makes sense that like this is the one thing that people are like, where people fall over themselves when they hear like representation matters. Like, JRPG protagonists are young because the intended audience is young. Like, a lot of JRPGs and anime centers around high school in Japan because the main audience are high schoolers in Japan. So it's like you tailor it to the audience you're intending to hit. The fact that we still play these games into our like 30s, 40s, 50s, 50s, beyond was not really the intention. Like, no doubt any developer is like happy to have us here, but these games weren't made really for like 40-year-olds. They weren't made for 30-year-olds. They were made for like teens and maybe at a push early 20s. So that's why we see those sort of like the heroes are always quite young. You also, if you're gonna be kind to like the narrative settings, like these are quite medieval, feudalistic sort of worlds, where like it's fair to assume that people don't live as long. And you look back historically, and like childhood ends like when you're 9. Like you start working and contributing to the household like before your teens. So people grew up people became adults faster. Like for better, like whether you agree with that, whether our brains finish developing at certain ages is irrelevant. That's the age that people were thrust into like adult responsibilities. So like people joining like the army or like going on adventures or having their their role in society, like by their early teens. It isn't against the realms of possibility and even history. It's sort of, it gets, as I think, as we've all sort of grown into our 20s and 30s, and we go like, we really trust the fate of the planet to 16-year-olds? Really? I was 16 and I was a moron. Like, yo, Lemonade, welcome in, buddy. So like, I think there's a lot that goes into it, and like, ultimately, I think the over-reliance on like teenagers is hilarious. But like, I also kind of get why in terms of like an industry and why in terms of a narrative. It also, I think, the way these games want to be, yo, really, what's good, man? I think the way these games want to be is they want to set up like a big arc of character, and those are generally easier to sort of plan out for younger characters. Like, it's more uncommon to see a character who's like 56 go on a journey of self-discovery saving the world, right? Sometimes it sort of changes the narrative, like not a young person growing into the person they want to be or finding out about themselves. That narrative of an older person going on that sort of journey of self-discovery is often framed in sort of like, look at the opportunities they've missed. They've been misguided for so long, and they're now sort of learning the truth that the author wants to present. They're very, very different, like, stories. So there's a whole heap of reasons why we end up having teenagers save the world. So I don't begrudge them for that. But yeah, when the whole party is like 16 to 30, and then you get a 6-year-old, I don't know. Leave them at home. Don't bring your kid. Don't bring your baby to war. Let me catch up. I find it hilarious though when games give you a dog guest party member. Dude, dog party members I will swear by. They're great. I think dog party members are the backbone of JRPGs. Granny's about a great battle system and delightful Saturday morning TV feel. Stretch over 1,800 hours. I would just cherish it more if there was less of it. That's fair. How it stacks up against competition at the time, yeah. Our target audience, it's cool, it reflects life. Some of the people we still talk about were just kids when shit went down, 100%. Plenty of Teenage Kings in history, buckets of them. The youngest founding father was 9 years old when signing the Declaration of Independence. 9 years is unheard, like, it's crazy. The most people in human history didn't reach the age of 10. I'm 34 and still a moron. Me too, buddy. Me too. I can try and rig the vote. You can do it. Characters who are 14 can be very easily changed and impulsive. You can make them just swallow what's happening without question or motive. Yeah. RPG about old people saving the world sounds like a society grows great when old men plant trees in whose shade they shall never sit. Yeah, I can see that, and I think I would like playing that. I would think it would be a refreshing change of pace, where like the cast of characters, they're all ex-adventurers. They've done it. They've done their time. They're all over it, but like they still have to like go out there and save the world and go on that journey of self-discovery again. I like it. It's giving Oren vibes. Oren's a good example of that. Oren is like 35. Oren is the ripe old age of 30 fucking 5. Like that's the real thing. Everyone is way younger in 5 out of 10 than you think. Like Riku's 14, Titus and Yuna are like 16. I think even like I think Waka's like 22. Yeah, Oren's 35. It's so funny. Anime Lich King, yeah. That's because like 35 is old to a teenager. Like when you're 16, the old guy is 35. Like the grizzled old veteran is 35. It's like, I get it, but it's still funny to me. It's still very, very funny to me. Heaven's Falls, basically that. What happens to the world after the demon world falls? But are the heroes old? That's what I'm talking about. Like, if the heroes are not so that they failed to save the world, but like the heroes are coming out of retirement. They may have saved the world and a new enemy is rising, or like they just happen to be the ones that are in the savior of the world role in the story. Like, they've been a farmer for 30 years. They've been town watch for 40 years. I get it. I'm 38 and think, who is this old man whenever I wake up? Whenever I see it in the mirror, I'm just like, who the fuck is that? Alright, we can't save it here, but I might need to be gone soonish. So we'll get as far as possible. Spear Frost, eh? I had to tell someone that it wasn't only old people that get grey hair, because they thought getting grey meant you're turning old. No, plenty of people get grey hair, like, very, very young. Plenty, plenty, plenty. Wait, is Ice Spear for you? No. They're gone. A new hero is trying to fix the fallout of the hero's actions. Oh, that sounds cool. War-based individual attack multi. Oh, okay. It's a consumable. Yeah, I would like more RPGs where the characters are not either teenagers or like pension pushers. Where it's like you're either like 65 to 70 or 16. And I do like having those characters. Like I think yo, Aria, what's good, buddy? How we doing today?
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys!
Yo, Aria, how was stream, buddy? Let's make you shouty, outy, outy. Let me see, what are you playing today? Tell me everything. Actually, Poptic, welcome on in. Wendon, it's good to see you. Playing some Magic the Gathering. What kind of decks we playing? What color deck we going with? We were just talking about where are all the old people in JRPGs? Where are the old party members? I'm in my mid-30s now. Where's my representation? Where are all these RPGs popular with 70-year-olds? That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking. I was about to mention in Dragon Quest XI, you've got Rab, who's a really fun character. Rab is the grandfather of another character, I think Jade, and he's really good fun. Let me show you where we're at. We're not gonna be here for super long, so let's see how much game we can get done before the end, shall we? Always have my bunny green, white, blue deck, 3 colors. I've not played much Magic the Gathering, but I am familiar with the whole like general color archetypes. And in similar games, I usually play like a mix red and black. Hyper aggressive, burn my own health points, like big attacks for like stupid damage, but like it's basically suicide runs. Alright, where do we go from here? This one, maybe? 2 or 3 is normally many sets. I feel like I hear most people say like a mix between 2 is one thing, but then 3 is quite a mix. Panic Guard. Right, I'll take that. 2 of the players, we're running 5 color decks. Yo, Focusborg, what's good, buddy? Are we a Trekkie by any chance? 2 of the players were running 5 color decks, and the last one was running mono white. 5 color is good stuff. I've not heard much about that much of a mix, but I love it. I love it. Oh, it's 4 inputs. Oh my god. Okay, we need to. Dude, that cane move is 4 inputs. I wasn't ready for it. Little lava boy. I love him. Little Slimo. You get chores, enjoy the game. Hey, no worries, Wyndon. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with Aria. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Have a good weekend if I don't see you before the weekend's out, man. Xenosaga 3. I do want to play, wait, no, Xenosaga 3? Oh, 3 long games. Count them all as one game. Wait, am I thinking of, like, different games? Is Xenoblade... Xenosaga? Is that the one with the mechs that didn't get fully finished? Or am I thinking of a different Xeno game? Because I thought Xenoblade or Xenosaga was one game. We're doing another raid train this year? You betcha. We're going to be doing Envy. We're going to be Gate Envy this year. We're going to be green for the gods. I'm excited for it. And you best believe you're going to be there. Aria, you gotta be there. Who's that walking around in the background? Whose horse is this? Xenosaga was on the PS2. Okay, so a different game that I'm thinking of. What am I thinking of? Oh, I'm thinking of Xenogears. I'm thinking of Xenogears. Sorry, I'm getting my Xenos mixed up. 3 games with Cosmos, the blue-haired robot lady. I might not know what Xenogears is, then. Local lesbian and trans bunny is reporting for duty. Hell yeah, glad to have you aboard. I think we're gonna have a separate Discord for it this year. So people aren't just like bundling into mine. Close to the time. Probably like a month, like probably just before Pride Month. I'm gonna start sending messages out and like going, hey, get in this fucking Discord. But I think what do we have? We had 50 people last year, and I think a group chat. No, not a group chat. Not with like. I mean, last year we had 50 people. 50 people in a group chat is unholy. It's things will move so fast and get so fucking lost. It's not gonna be a massive Discord, but like it's not gonna be expansive. Like it's not gonna have like millions of channels. It'll be a pretty concise, narrow Discord, like exclusively for the raid train. But I think that's gonna be a better house for it rather than tacked on to my existing Discord. Because I think conservatively, because since last year, I think I'm on like 2 more stream teams than I was last time. I think I've joined the Fruities since last year's stream team, raid train. I'm part of the Twitch Pride Guild now, which I wasn't a part of last year. So I have access to all these other great queer communities. So I'm sort of kind of hoping and dreading that like maybe we could push like 70 people this year. We had 30 in year 1, 50 in year 2. If we could get to like 70 people in year 3, I think it would be a lot of work, but I think it'd be really cool. It'd be very, very cool. The most interesting story about Heroes is Frien, the world has moved on. Tell me more about that. Tell me more. Tell me more about this. What was it? 10-2, we found a save point. I think we might pack it in here today. I gotta get some things done. I gotta post some stuff. Gab, if you're in the chat, DM me your address. Tell me where you live. I'm about to go send some stuff, and if I can make it for your trips, I'd like it. But obviously, if you're busy, don't worry about it. But yeah, dude, I'm continuing to like this game. I really do like it a lot. We've just saved it, so I'll close it down. I think tonight, I don't know what I want to do tonight. I got so many games on the go at the moment. I'm kind of spoiled for choice. An elf was part of the hero's party, and then I think decades later, all the party turned old, and... Yo, Coney, what's good, man? How are you doing today?
Adorn me,
turned old, and the world's a different era, where the heroes party are pretty much like a mythological thing. Oh, that's interesting. Is the end? Yeah, we're heading out. I got stuff I need to do today, so it's only a short one. How many slots would that be? A lot. It would be, I mean, it'd be like 70 slots for 2 hours, 140 hours. So what's that, like, best part of a week? People got confused last year, thinking they could only stream for 2 hours. Yeah. Like, I think that's just, there's no way to, like, better communicate that. Like, people, like, once people know what a raid train is, people get up to speed with it. But yeah, it's like, yeah, you could be live for like 10 hours before your slot in the raid train. As long as you're live for your slot and you raid out on time, I do not mind. I do not mind at all. Longest 100%, RDR2 and GT5, 190 hours, 162. So I've got 350 hours in Fallout 4 on PC alone, and more on PS4, and I'm gonna beat it on PS5 as well because I'm that kind of stupid idiot. I'm sorry, AC Mirage. AC Mirage is really good fun. My partner just beat it. It was their first platinum. AC Mirage, they absolutely loved. Free Ren is considered one of the top animes of last year, though. Oh, it's a recent anime, is it? Oh, okay. I thought it was like a retro JRPG. The anime is about time and how fast it can change, and how the main elf character took it for granted. That's really cool. I like that. PC, you got 5,200 hours of Counter-Strike. Does that count? Absolutely. You haven't beaten it, have you? You haven't beaten it, have you? And it's still ongoing. Right, I reckon, who should we go and say hi to? Who have we not said hi to in a long time? I reckon... We talk about Freedom for hours. You're into it. I see.
Thank you, darling.
Yo, thank you for the follow, buddy. Thank you for sticking around, coming in and stick around. While I'm looking at my... Oh, I know who does raid. Lovely Skyfer. Skyfer's a genuine sweetheart. I adore this boy. A fellow queer streamer. Coming all the way from Indonesia. Fucking A1 person. Yeah, I'll be back on Monday with SMT Nocturne. I think we're gonna make some big progress. We have done a lot of grinding on Fridays. I think Monday is progress day. By all means, yes, please. If I don't see you again, have a great weekend. Take care of yourselves. Tell someone that they're nice. Tell someone that they're pretty. Tell someone that they're doing really good. Be good to each other. I'll see you all soon. Guys, go. Let's go. Actually, let's actually set the raid up properly. I haven't even set the raid up. What am I doing? I'm losing my goddamn mind. There we go. Now it's going. Okay, there we go. Look, you guys only have to put up with me for like 4 or 7 hours at a time, a few times a week. I gotta live with this. I gotta live with what we're doing here. Right, gang. Now I'll actually say goodbye. I'll see you all soon. Have a great weekend. Bye!